Caroline, and this is a short instruction video for an at-home workout by 500 calorie boot camp. And I'm going to show you the exercises, and then you can do them on your own at your own pace. Each exercise is going to be 1 minute, so you're going to need a timer, and we're going to have resistance bands for all these exercises. I have 3 bands, one heavy, I have one medium, and one lighter. If you don't have different bands, you just have to adjust. So if the band is too heavy, you might need to do a shorter range. If your band is a little too easy, you might need to extend and do them wider. We all just got to do with what we have. I also have a mat sitting behind me because it's a little more comfortable on the floor. I also have a chair. I'll bring it up later for some exercises, and that's basically what you're gonna need. So what I'm doing, I'm gonna show you each exercise in a short time, and then you can do the workout on your own later. Then you know what you're doing, and each exercise is 1 minute. You could also watch my video, stop it, and then do the exercise for 1 minute, and then look at the next exercise and keep going. I'm going to start with my medium band. In the first exercise, I put the band around the ankles, and it's a very basic jumping jack. You all know how to do a jumping jack, so you don't need to see me do this for 1 minute, but that's what you do. 1 minute jumping jack. Then you put the band over your knees, and we're gonna do a burpee with the push-up. You squat down, jump back, and do a push-up. Back, up, down, and you do this for 1 minute. Next exercise, you put the band under your feet. You squat down, and one leg at a time behind you. You do this for 30 seconds, and then you switch side. I'm standing on the band with the foot and have it under the ball of the foot on the other leg. 30 seconds on each side, and then we go to the next one. Here I put the band right over my knees again. Oh, sorry, that is taking so long. And this is when I have my chair handy. I found a chair that's really low. It's actually a stool. And I'm gonna squat down. This one I'm gonna switch up in 30 seconds. So I'm gonna sit down, or just touch, not sitting down, and up for 30 seconds. Keeping the knees over my feet, about hip width apart. Down, not sitting, and up. After 30 seconds, I'm going to sit down, keep the band over my knees, feet hip width apart, and roll out. Maybe a little hard for you to see from that angle, but I'm rolling, so I'm coming out to the outside of my feet, pushing the knees out, engaging my inner thighs. I do this for 30 seconds. And then it's back up again for that squat and up, squat, up. 30 seconds, down, and another set of press out. So total, this will be 2 minutes, alternating these 2 exercises. And then we go on to changing band, and now I'm going to go for my heavier band. Let me look at my list what I had in mind to start with. Okay, since we have the chair here, we're going to use the chair again. Put the band over my knees. I'm going to use the chair and put my shoulders right on the bench, and I'm going to do a bridge lift, glute. My shoulders on the bench, feet hip width apart, and down and up. As you come up, you squeeze your glutes. Squeeze your glutes in the top position and lower, but never touch the floor, and go up and down. Again, this is one you do for 1 minute until you're done with this. After this, I'm going to move my chair so it's not going to be in my way. I don't need it. And I'm going to go down on the floor for a bridge. The band still over my knees. On the floor, lift up, and one leg at a time, kick for 30 seconds. Keep your hips high, your glutes are engaged, and you're kicking one leg up towards the ceiling for 30 seconds. Then you switch and do the same on the other side. When you're done with that one, we're going to do walk with the band. So I'm going to bring it down around my ankles, and I'm going to back up so you can see me a little bit more. I'm going to squat down, keep my shoulders back, and I'm going to walk wide steps in one direction and then back. Do this for 1 minute, back and forth. Stay low, shoulders back. After 1 minute, I'm going to switch it to a monster walk. Monster walk, I'm always facing forward, squatting down. Bring the knee or the leg out a little bit so I'm engaging the outer thigh for each step. Looking forward, hips and shoulders forward. And then do the same going back. And I keep doing this for 1 minute. Forward and back. After this, I'm going to take off the band and I'm going to do a back row. Here it's good to have something to hold on to because it's one leg at a time. I have a kitchen chair that I'm just going to put here. Band underneath one foot, same hand. The other, that's why here I'm just holding on to something. And I pull. This is a back row. One arm at a time, engaging the muscles in your back. Try and face forward towards the chair and not twist around. I'm doing this for 30 seconds on one side and then switching to the other leg and the other hand, and I'm supporting myself on the chair and row up and down for 30 seconds. After this, I don't need this chair, so I'm again taking it away. And I'm going to switch to the lightest of my bands. And I'm going to start with a plank with a shoulder press. Here, I'm putting the band in my thumbs, or around my thumbs. Come down in a plank, and push one arm forward at a time. Try to keep your chest down towards the floor the whole time, and keep your eyes down on the mat, right between your thumbs, and you're lifting one arm at a time. That's 1 minute. Now I'm going to take the band all the way through my hand, just the thumbs are on the outside. Going to do a tricep extension. Depending on how tight or hard the band is, you adjust the hand that's by your shoulder and the arm over the head, that's where you're working. So by pressing the arm up, I am now engaging my right triceps, working them for 30 seconds, and with this hand I adjust how far down to make it harder or lighter. When I'm done with 30 seconds on one side, I just switch over 30 seconds on this side. And the last exercise, still using the lighter band, it's going to be a jackknife. So it's an abdominal exercise. Legs are down on the floor, and so it's my upper body and my arms. So you're not really going to see me because the angle is not that wide, but you'll see when I come up. So hands overhead, and you come up and you meet opposite hand for opposite leg. And back down, hands on the floor, legs back on the floor. And up again, the other side. So you're alternating arm to opposite leg, and legs are coming down on the floor, and so are arms coming back down on the floor. This is 1 minute of abdominal jackknife. I would recommend you do this circuit 3 times. If I did count it right, if I didn't miss anything, we had 12 exercises, 1 minute each. The warm-up you always need to do on your own. Make sure you are warmed up before you start. And at the end, you can add more abdominal work and stretching to make it a full body workout. I hope you will have fun doing this at home workout, and as always, don't be shy. Let me know if you have questions or comments. Love to hear from you. Have a good workout. Bye.